And my issue is that if it is that the law is trying to entrench these pillars of good governance, what we're talking about, the 2 months means you must be efficient. Tabling it in Parliament means that you must be transparent and accountable.
Election may be a year after, so I'll be working Southwest St. Catherine. I've resigned as chairman of the Area Council 2, okay? And my national profile and work in the party, I think that is in doubt now.
Bless up my people. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Ansa Rose. Thanks for all new subscribers. Thanks to returning subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn the post notification bell on. Put it on all so you won't miss an upload from me. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, my people. So in this one, my people, update as it pertains to the 2 reports that was sent back to the Auditor General's Department from Parliament, as well as Clifford Everald Warmington withdraws resignation as the chairman for Area 2, and the NHT recommends scrapping phase 2 of the root vent towers. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, subscribe over there, get that channel to 1k for me, please and thanks. So my people, kicking off this first segment with a letter that has been circulating in the media space where it says withdrawal of resignation by Clifford Everald Warmington, MP. And my people, it says, dear colleagues, this is to inform you all that I have withdrawn my letter of resignation as chairman of Area Council 2 and is fully committed to working for the re-election of the Jamaica Labour Party as the government of Jamaica and the Most Honourable Andrew Holness as Prime Minister. I look forward to your continued support, working together as one for a common purpose. Regards, C.E. Warmington, MP. And my people, this comes as a very big surprise, knowing that it said that Everald Warmington was fired by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, right? At first, the Prime Minister said that he has resigned, and people still see him in Parliament, so it's a bit confusing right now, him saying that he withdraws his resignation. My people want to know weigh in on this one here and talk up and tell me what they think. And we know that them are going to take him back. And if not, but not, maybe we know that they're going to take him back. I even seen him do an interview where he said that he don't know if he will even work back for the Jamaica Labour Party in supporting Prime Minister Andrew Holness, because he was basically saying that Andrew Holness take talk from PSOJ to fire him. So, want to make me know what you think about this, my people.
So were you fired or were you forced to resign?
I was fired.
That's contrary to the February 29 statement from the Office of the Prime Minister, which stated that Mr. Warmington resigned from the cabinet. It followed comments he made in a viral video about withholding funds from a PNP councillor in his constituency.
The PM said to me, I should divulge more and say, ask the question, that because of civil society, he can't keep me there. But at the same time, he's asked me to go in the field to work for the party to face the next election. The question I ask, if civil society can't accept me as part of his cabinet, how then civil society will accept me working in the field to elect him again as Prime Minister?
But don't you think his hands were tied, though, given that the reaction from the opposition leader with Dennis Meadows?
I saw no chain or rope on his hands. Don't ask me a question. Meadows, as I said, is a different case from mine entirely. He was promoting criminality. I was not, never yet. Okay? But in terms about civil society, and there's some others in Labour Party who force him to. I don't need to have disrespect, I speak my mind. Because I'm an upfront person. I'm not going to play games and smile with you and at your back and I stab you. No, no, no. You must know how I feel at all times.
Now, in regards to his future in the JLP and whether he will be supporting the party, this is what Mr. Warmington had to say.
After 55 years, I've finished working with the Labour Party. At this stage, I'll be working for a few selected candidates who want me to. My election may be a year after, so I'll be working Southwest St. Catherine. I've resigned as chairman of the Area Council 2, okay? And my national profile and work in the party, I think that is in doubt now. I have no regrets to have worked for Andrew Jones then. I have none at all because I don't regret anything I do. I have no regrets. I haven't worked for him then, help him, you can even say protect him then against the vipers. I have no regret. But the issue is, the question is, will I do it again?
And a quick update as it pertains to 2 reports that were sent to Parliament to be tabled over a 3-month period back to the Auditor General Department. And we heard that the reports were not filed in the correct act. Right? When I listen to people, that's what the first report came out to say. That's the reason why they sent it back. It's alleged. Alright, and so right now we see in Parliament advising the Auditor General's Department that they must observe the treatment of the 2 reports as it pertains to the law and urges them to comply with the law. Because and say it's today that Pamela Monroe Ellis, who is the Auditor General, said that she would have sent back those 2 reports to Parliament. Parliament has encouraged the Auditor General's Department that it should follow the law which governs treatment of reports before they are submitted to the House of Representatives for tabling. And that info from the Parliament quotes, "Please be advised that the aforementioned reports are being returned to you in accordance with the ruling of the Speaker of the House of Representatives that all reports from the Auditor General's Department which are an audit of a public body will be tabled in accordance with Section 30 of the Financial Administration and Audit Act and or Section 13A of the Public Administration and Audit Act and the procedures outlined therein," said the correspondence from the House Clerk which was sent to the Auditor General. And some people may go read out a little part of the Section 13A of that Act. And it says, 1. Notwithstanding anything to the contrary contained in any other enactment, the Auditor General may, if he or she thinks fit, audit the accounts of any public body and shall do so if the House of Representatives by resolution so directs. 2. The Auditor General's report on his examination and audit of any accounts audited pursuant to subsection 1 shall be submitted to the responsible minister for presentation, subject to the requirements of subsection 3A to the House of Representatives. 3 says the requirements of this subsection are that A. The responsible minister shall obtain the observation of the public body concerned on any matter to which attention has been drawn by the Auditor General's Department. And my people, I'm going to drop it up on the screen here so we can finish read it. So now they're basically saying now that the Auditor General should have directed those reports to the ministers who she is basically auditing. Make sense, my people? After them come and say it was filed under the wrong act, no, she should have sent it to the ministers who are responsible. The Act also says if the responsible minister does not, within 2 months of receipt of the report, present to the House of Representatives, the Auditor General shall transmit a copy of the report to the Speaker of the House of Representatives to be presented to the House. A similar process for tabling of Auditor General audit reports is recommended. The Parliament has taken the position that no individual, agency or department is above the law. As soon as the Auditor General's Department observes the provisions of the FAAA, then all reports will be tabled immediately. So right there and then, my people, them basically saying that she did not observe the act of the Financial Administration and Audit Act. Attorney at law that goes by the name of Nicole Gordon has weighed in on this matter, and she's basically saying that, it lacks transparency.
What the law is doing, is it's setting in place, it's entrenching systems of good governance. That's what it's trying to do. And my issue is that if it is that the law is trying to entrench these pillars of good governance, what we're talking about, the 2 months means you must be efficient. Tabling it in Parliament means that you must be transparent and accountable. Those are the pillars. If it is that you are acting in ways that are antithetical to those pillars, it means that you are discrediting your governance. You can't act in those ways. That is the problem that I'm having with the approach that is taken. Because if you take an approach that you are respecting, not just the legal imperative that government has, but the moral imperative of government, you behave differently.
But my issue with it, my people, is that not that the Auditor General couldn't make a mistake in filing it under the wrong act. But why wait so long? Why sit on the report so long? That's the issue that I was having with it. The report was sent almost 3 months ago. Why not check the documents then, right? And see from that time that it's filed under the wrong act and then return it. Not sit on it for almost 3 months and then return it and saying that you guys have no reports to be tabled from the Auditor General's department. Talk to my people and tell me what you think about this back and forth and the whole heap of rigmarole and circle as it pertains to these 2 reports from the Auditor General's department and the Parliament urging the Auditor General to comply with the law. We're also seeing the National Housing Trust reportedly recommend abandoning the plans to fund phase 2 of the controversial upscale Ruthven Towers project to make way for it to be undertaken by any interested private developer. And we know my people that they have been developing these upscale, housing in the Ruthven area some few years ago, my people, and I heard that one of these units will value approximately $28 to $30 million. And we know see poor people place them here. You understand? And so right now NHT basically a back out of this phase 2 of this building. What a thingy, right? And we know say NHT is been taken from those who are working, right, or others through their NHT voluntarily from their pay in order to be able to get a loan someday from NHT to buy or to build for themselves. And right now the poorer class of people them not benefiting because a big upscale places valuing how much millions NHT them a bill. So they're catering for the rich class of people. The recommendation was reportedly approved by the board and submitted earlier this month to the cabinet of Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who is also the minister in charge of the housing agency. More than one government insider confirmed to the Sunday Gleaner last week that the NHT is withdrawing from phase 2 of this. I want to talk with my people and tell me what you think. Chat up more here from make a reason in the comment section about everything that was said in this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run over to my other platform, Instagram and Facebook, and follow me over there at Ansa Bell Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase, it goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Only a small fee per month to become a member of the ABR family. Member shout out goes to Angela and Yvonne Wallace. Big up on yourself, sis. We do notification shout out in each and every video. To be a part of that, all you have to do is be the first to like, comment and subscribe, and you'll be featured in the following video to come. This notification shout out goes to Evelyn Meikle. Big up yourself, Eva. Thanks for the continued support from each and every subscriber. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Subscribe to the channel, like up the video, share out the video, support the ABR movement by playing your part. On the road to 20k, help me to get there, we can do it. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Get this video to at least 2,000 likes. Big up on yourself.